Good morning everyone and welcome to the Sims Queenie's little YouTube channel and a speed build that I named Basegame Home for Two. Here I am in the world of Oasis Springs and I want to build a small little house just for two Sims, and it will only work if you can scoot, your Sims can scoot in your game. Otherwise, you can only move in one sim if you don't move around the bed or do some smart changes. I am very comfortable in talking Swedish when I do my voiceover, my different voiceovers or my Let's Plays and stuff, but I'll try to do it in English this time. I do have a few videos done in English in my playlist, and it says like English voiceovers and stuff. I even had a Let's Play done in English, but normally I do my voiceovers in Swedish, so I need you to bear with me if I do some errors in my grammar. And that will most definitely happen since English is like my third, I think, yes, third language. But I'll give it a go, because normally when I do it in Swedish, it makes the videos only interesting to people that speaks Swedish, or maybe Norwegian too, or Danish, because we do understand each other if we concentrate. And I want to reach out to a larger audience, so I'll try to start doing my voiceovers more in English, not completely in English. I have a legacy challenge that is almost halfway through, and I will not change the language from Swedish to English, but I will do my best. So the shell of the house is done, and I have not really considered the paint, though, the color of the house yet, but it'll turn somewhat white-ish, rockish. And I always struggle with the roofing, constantly on all my builds. And since this is a base game house, it's very hard. I wish that the game wouldn't, like every time I pick a color, like for example now for the exterior, when I go back to pick something else like a window or a door or something, all the packs that I have is visible again. So lots of times I have to go into that little box and click only base game items, and that's a bit annoying. Well, at least now I finished the roof color. And what is that kind of color? Is it like a little greenish, bluish, ocean-like color? Well, it suits this house, or at least I think it suits this house. And since it's a very tiny home, I can't make a veranda or a porch on the backside because it'll be too big. And here I try something that I've never tried before. I make one of the windows have the shutters completely shut and not open. But I'm not sure. I'll keep it for a while, but after a while I'll change it, because I like the way the light comes into the room, and it looks a bit weird with only one window open. And since it's base game, see now all the different mailboxes are available, but I'm choosing base game. That's kind of hard, because when I do a base game home, it's very often that some items from another pack will sneak in, and then when you save it to the gallery, or you will be that's when you can see. Sorry, that's when you can see what kind of packs you used. And then there's always something like a little flower or a chair or something that's from another pack. But actually, this time, there wasn't. I had successfully managed to build a complete house with only base game items. And since the base game is for free now, so that everyone can play this lovely game, I want to build a few houses so that people with only the base game can use them. And today it's a Saturday where I live, in my time zone. It's Saturday morning and around 7 o'clock in the morning. And I have not yet had the honor to buy the new pack, the Generation, that Growing Together pack. Not yet, but I will today. And I will enjoy it so much. The free update I have been using in our family just because I want to try out the new infant and to see what I can do with some of the new stuff, like for babies, for infants. But to be honest, all the stuff, the build and buy things are beautiful, but the infant stage. Take a deep breath, yeah. It's kind of hard, I actually think, because when I have my Let's Play, and especially my Legacy Challenge, of course I have had babies and toddlers and kids and stuff, but the toddler stage, I think it's kind of hard actually. But now with an infant state as well, it's even harder. So, yeah, but me wanting to play is more important than always being cozy in my game. So, well, let's go back to this little house in the desert. We are now making the bedroom, and this bed is a bed I hardly ever use, because in my eyes it doesn't look very comfortable, but it might be. And I think I actually tried to choose the most comfortable bed for a bit of a normal price. And I put some tiling in the bathroom, just a normal white Basegame tile. And the Sims that lives here, I only moved in one. But if your Sim can scoot, I think I'll have to move the bed to the side, closer to the window. I think I do that actually. Well, let's see, because if I don't, it's easily a bed that can be reached from both sides. But now we are in the bathroom and we need to put a toilet roll up. Can't have a house without toilet paper. And a cute little towel that's pink. The older I get, the more I like the color pink. And to be honest now, I do not know if that shower is usable when I put those shampoo bottles and stuff in it, but I've seen others do it lots of times, so I really hope. I didn't playtest that, but I playtested everything else. The kitchen and the bedroom and watching TV and different kind of stuff. And being outside in the back, which you have not seen yet, but in the slides at the end, you will see the Sim that I moved in. I only picked her from the gallery. I didn't care about names or traits or anything. I just picked her because she was cute. So I have the bedroom blue and the kitchen living area will be pink. It's too early in the morning to speak. So a room to get into the bathroom, because if I had put the door on the other side, now the bathroom is more like an ensuite, but with no sink. So they will be forced to wash their hands in the kitchen. But if I had put the door on the other side, there would have been no place for the TV area. So now we have just everything in plain white. Plain white base game. The utilities, no, not utilities, but a stove and the fridge and stuff. And this old looking table where you can put this huge TV up. And see, it fits perfectly. And this little thing is like a radio, a music player. And there is not much room left now. Absolutely not. We need to get a computer table. We need to get a dresser and a mirror and stuff in the bedroom. So, yeah, like I thought, I had to slide the bed way into the wall. And soon I'll probably change the window too. But see now, all the desks are up again, so I have to mark only base game desks. In the beginning, I was a bit scared that the sim wouldn't be able to go to sleep because that desk is so big. I normally use the desk from City Living or Werewolf Pack. I absolutely adore the desk from Werewolf. It's so beautiful. And I put some books on the side because I don't see a bookshelf fitting anywhere in this bedroom. And a small lamp. And since this is only base game and I'm used to using all packs, since I have all the packs with build stuff, yes, I don't have all the costs create a sim packs because I don't want them, because I honestly do not always care about multiple pair of jeans or t-shirts or shoes and stuff. So now I put up some pink curtains and some blue curtains and a big mirror on the wall. And on this wall I'll put a dresser. This is kind of old looking, beautiful according to me. Bit of Victorian looking, I think. Well, that is a bedroom. Mirror, a dresser, a desk, a computer, a bed, maybe a painting. And that painting is blue. Oh, it actually came with a white swatch on the frame. That was good. And a little clock on the wall. And I know that I will shift placement for the door in a while. And I do not change the placement of the clock in the beginning. So when I was going into the bedroom for the first time with my sim, she couldn't get in. And I was like, what is stopping you from getting in? Until I went into the bedroom and I saw that the clock was right on top of the door. And now we are looking for that golden sun. I want to put that one up. It looks cute, I think. Maybe I should have done it in silver. No, I like gold. And some pots and pans. And a small painting with some fruits. I never use this. But it's kind of cute, I think. And some plates. My grandma always used to hang plates on walls when I was a child. So that reminds me of her. And some knives. And no, that shelf will not be possible. No. I need something that's more stuck to the wall. And a fork and a spoon behind the coffee machine. Oh, a garden hose. That's what we need. Because I'm going to have some planter boxes outside. Maybe not a whole... Oh, that chair is kind of nice. And it comes in that nice greenish, bluish swatch too. So I like it. This couch is a couch I never use. I absolutely adore to use the love seat from... What pack was it again? Wait, kind of a new pack. High school, sorry. My mind went just blank. The high school pack. See, now I slide the door over just a tiny bit. And that will make the clock touch the door. So, yeah. But I don't think about that right now. I don't see it. So even in the uploaded, when I upload this house to the gallery, I actually think that the clock is still there. I'm not sure. I have to look into that. Well, anyways. So another rug in the small living area. And as you can see, there is no room to have a dining table in here. So the sim will be forced to sit on the couch when he or she will eat. But it's okay. I eat on my couch all the time, even though I have a huge kitchen table. But it's cozy. So you can lay down, you can snuggle up in some blankets, and you can have dinner. And watch a movie with your kids and your husband. Yeah. So I like that. We have a huge couch. And that's good, because everyone can snuggle up with their favorite blanket and have some spaghetti and meatballs, perhaps. Now I'm looking for a chimney, but I don't like any of the base game chimneys. I love the chimneys from Cottage Living, for example. But since it's only base game this time, and it's kind of hard, because now all of a sudden my favorite plants are not available anymore. And then again, here in the desert, most of my favorite plants wouldn't grow. So all those cacti and like palm trees and stuff, those dried out bushes, is what you're supposed to put here. But in those planters, we can put whatever we want, can't we? So we will have some lush, beautiful flowers in the pots. And those can be removed, so you can put any plants you want, or you can have your sim plant normal stuff in it. And I actually do love those flower boxes that I use under the windows. Those are beautiful. I use them almost all the time. And they are base game, but beautiful. And of course, something can be beautiful that's base game too. It's just that when you have all the packs, you have so many things to choose from that, at least not me, I don't always pick base game stuff. And I am pretty new to building. I have only been playing The Sims for, 2.5 years? A little more, I think. In July, it'll be 3 years. And it actually did start when Corona hit, when COVID hit. Because that summer, we couldn't go on a vacation like we normally do. We couldn't go outside much. Luckily, we live close to a forest, so we could have strolls in the woods that summer. But it was a different summer, like for all of us around the world. And I normally, before COVID, I never played video games, because I play on a console, on PS5. I never played any video games or TVs or any TV games or anything like that. That was my husband and the kids. But then I thought I had to do something with my youngest daughter, since we couldn't go anywhere and do outy stuff. So I sat down with her, and she was playing The Sims. And it took me like a day, and I was stuck. I was really stuck. And since then, I think I have played like almost every day. Maybe not for long, but like for at least a few minutes, up to several hours a day, except for when I had COVID. And I was down for 2 weeks. I was really sick, but that's history. So now she or he that lives in this house will get a pool area and a barbecue area. I like that barbecue. That grill is beautiful. It looks like the one we have out on the back. And a little table, and I choose it to be white It's almost transparent. And some chairs, so some people can sit and have a nice meal outside looking at the river. It's a beautiful spot for a house, I actually think. And right here, I only find place to have one chair outside where you can launching chair. Oh, yeah, my English. Some more rocks and cacti and some terrain paint. And we are almost done. And we will soon have some pictures at the end. So I'm just putting a back door. So I just had to remove one plant, not a plant, a picture, painting, so that the sim can walk out on the back. A little lamp. And then I will close this area completely, even without a gate, I think. Yeah, see, I just closed it. So you can put a gate there if you want to, but I didn't want to. And now I just want to thank you all for listening to me rambling about the build and my life. And I hope that I will see you in another video in a day or two. So here are some pictures with some music in the background.